はい、皆様こんばんは。酒くずバスオブ YouTuber 上添圭でございます。はい、1週間始まりました。5月最終日。今日もね、引き続き、マンデー NFL で、マンデーナイトフットボール、アメフトの方やっていきたいと思います。今週もね、先週に引き続き、なんだマンデー NFL でフランチャイズ元の方、やっていきたいと思います。準備期間短いけど休みと、準備どっち優先するのっていう、問いかけですが、まあここはね、ちゃんとね休みを取ることをね優先しましょう。怪我してはね元も子もないですからね。さあそれではね今日1試合目やっていきたいと思います。さあ行きましょう。イーグルスとの試合ですね。さてさてさあそれではね、やっていきましょう。1試合目、イーグルスとの、アウェーゲームですね。はい、キックオフからスタートになります。ちょっと深いな。ちょっと深すぎますね。はい、タッチバックです。さあそれではね、ディフェンスからいきましょう。スクリーンプレー、スクリーンプレーじゃないのか、自力で横にランアウトして外側からパスしてもちょっと無茶をさせちゃいま通させちゃいましたね。今度は、ランプレー、結構走られましたね。7ヤード持っていかれてる。これはまあ中央から来るフィールドにしていきましょう。これは、パスプレーでしたけども、ビリスに耐えられずというところで、サード&スリーですね。クイックパス通りました。通ってないのか、キャッチし損ねてますね。さあ、フォースダウン、パントになります。さあきっちりね2シリーズで止めまして、パントキック、これは外に出ましたね。はい、15ヤード地点からこちらの攻撃になります。さあ、ストロングフォーメーションでいきましょう。前回のね、放送の時にストロングフォーメーションを試したら意外といけたんで、しばらくはちょっとストロングフォーメーションにいきたいと思います。よし抜けた、ナイス。ランプレーの選択肢がちゃんと取れるんであればね、ストロングフォーメーション十分ありなんですよね。さあ、ファーストの点です。間に合わなかった。サックを食らってしまいまして、6ヤードのロスになります。さあ行きましょう。ナイスと思ったけど取れてないか、さすがにダメか今のは。さあサーバーの6スイングです。ちょっと厳しいかな。ダメか。そして怪我人が出ましたね。きつい。さあお互いね 1シリーズで、攻撃を止められてます。はい、2シリーズか。お互いね、ファーストダウン1回だけ更新して、攻守交代です。ちょっと戻されちゃった。さあ行きましょう、ファーストダウンです。さあこれはスナップミスが響きましたね。よし、これは捕まえましたね。
He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his off-season, but the film study he's been doing during the week. Because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. On third and long, it's Wentz.
さあこれは逃げられないぞ。よしよし、しっかり捕まえました。素晴らしい。さあ、パントになります。あまり戻せない。
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Giant football first and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
さあ行きましょう。ファーストアンドテンです。ちょっと一人外側が外側がちょっとねフリーなんですね。これはいけますね。さあパスようやく通りまして、ファーストアンドテンになります。行きましょう。中央抜けた。ナイス。さあ次ですね。敵陣に入ってますね。もうファーストアンドテンになります。ゲイ、ミドルパス決まって、5ヤード目ぐらいですかね。はい。さあ行きましょう。ダメか。さあこれで第1クォーターが終了になります。どうしようかな。何ペルでいきますか。さあサードアンド3です。いけた、抜いた。素晴らしい素晴らしい。さあ、10ヤード走って、ファーストダウンですね。獲得です。残り18ヤードまで来ています。さあ行きましょう。行きましょう。ナイス。7ヤードで抜けまして、さらにファーストダウン残り3ヤードまで来ました。さあ行きましょう。キリ届かない。残り1ヤード。ナース。よし、抜きました。タッチダウンです。まあ普通にここはね1点でいいでしょう。
as his guys are on the board first here tonight. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
ちょっと戻されちゃいますね。30ヤード。厳しい。さあ行きましょう。ディフェンスです。
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go, and they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
おーっと中央抜かれましたね。さあ行きましょう。セカンドのスリーです。ナイス。よく止めましたね。さあ、サードアンドツーです。もう一回中央を抜かれた。さあここでトニー・トーニング時計が1回目止まります。ボールはちょうど真ん中あたりですかね。はい、まだまだね、距離は残ってますけども、ショートパス決まりまして、5ヤードほどですかね。おお、マジか通されたか。ナイス。素晴らしいインターセプトです。ここはしっかり時間潰していきましょう。これね、無理に点を取ろうとしなくてもいいですよ。さあセカンドアンド10です。ナイス。
Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there.
Nice.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the
さあ、フィールドゴールのね、圏内に入りました。
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think about it. Just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
さあ、それではね。さあ残り19秒です。いけるかな。入った。さあ、セカンドアンドゴールいきましょう。いやー、シネスタッチダウンです。さあということでこれで、14対0になりますね。さあ残り13秒、これはもうね、基本的には得点にはつながらないでしょうね。さあいい感じのキックになりました。しかしこれはタッチバックですね。 まあ13秒なんで、まあこれはもう、基本的には何もない終わるでしょう。一応時計止めながら行くんですね、これ。まあ、タイムアウト残すときにもないですからね。あと4秒。もうこれはきっちりね、ディープで守ります。ということでこれでね、前半終了です。さあ、じゃあ後半いきましょう。14点リードしての後半です。まあ大して戻せずっていう感じですね。さあ、それではね、攻撃に行きましょう。さあ、行きますよ。さあ、大外。よいしょ、よく耐えましたね。おっと、またでも怪我人出ましたね、1。さあ行きましょう。ああ、ダメか。これはちょっと怪我が怖いんで、ちゃんと交代させます。控えの選手も十分強いですしね。さあ行きましょう。あーっと、これはダメだ。ちょっとこっちに寄ってきすぎてましたね。はい、ディフェンスが。さあ、サード&13です。ナイスー。よく通しましたね、今のは。さあ、ロングパス一発通りまして、35ヤード地点まで持ち込んでのファーストダウンです。おっと、よく捕まえましたね、あのディフェンス。Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
さあ、今度はスクリーンプレー成功ですね。今のはね、スピンがうまく働いてくれました。さあ、ファーストダウンです。22ヤード。あっと、取れないか今の。さあ、セカンド&10になります。まあパスは取りましたね。通ってないの？ポイント？サード&10になります。よし。これは完璧ですね。しかしちょっと距離届かない。フォース&ワンどうするかな、これ。行ってもいい気がするな、これ。どうせこれ残りの点差考えたらこれ十分いっていい気がするんですよね。残り13ヤードだったら普通にここから戻してもいいですし、時間を少しでも使っておきたい。 オッケー、通った。ナイス。さあ、ギャンブルに成功しまして、ファーストダウン更新です。残り4ヤード。超えられないか。
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Jones with a handoff.
ギリ届かない。残り1ヤード。
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it?
さあ行きましょう。サードアンドゴールです。
Anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back, it just never materialized.
Jones now. Gonna throw.
ああ、ダメか。
Fourth down now looming after
さあどうするかですね、これ。
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
いきますか。もう一回フォースダウンギャンブルです。残り1ヤードですからね。失敗してもいい。OK、通りました。まあ普通にここもね。
Felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
Slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
高いキックですよ。
Fielded right around the 8.
おっと、力押しで持ち込まれてました。まあ、ここまで持ち込めればいいでしょう。さあ、しっかり時間を使わせましょう。ここから先はね。さすがに3ポゼッションあるんで、無茶をさせなければ、多少のね、ロスは構わないです。
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
おっと、抜かれた。ランでこういう抜かれ方するのは良くないですね。さあ行きましょう。ファーストの点46ヤード地点から。もうこのプレーが通されるのは別に構わないです、正直。さあこれで第3クォーターラストかな、このプレー。オッケー、ナイス。ディフェンスがいい働きしましたね、今は。はい、これで第3クォーター終了です。さあ、第4クォーター入りました。サードアンドスリーですね。ナイスー。いけるか。ナイス。さあキックオフ、じゃあインターセプトリターンタッチダウンです。さあこれでいいプレーでしたね。素晴らしい。これはもう何も考えずにね、1点放り込めば OK ですね。さあ、キックオフです。さあ、行きます、キックオフ。ドーン。ちょっと浅い、これは。
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here
しっかり
right
戻
at
さ
the
れてしまいます
30-yard
ね。
line.
ちょっと今のは良くないキックですね。向かい風が思ったより強かったです。
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a
これはアウ
rough
ト
go
オ
for
ブワ
them.
ンズですね、
The
今のパス
intended
は。
receiver Marquise Goodwin. And that'll bring up second down.
セカンドアウトの点です。
Working from the gun, Wentz.
これは外に出てしまいましたね。はい。サードの点です。
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because ordinarily you pick up the guys
基本ね、これだけ点数があると、パス主体で攻めざるを得ないですからね。おお、よく取りましたね。そしてフラッグ、なんでしょう。ディフェンスのチームの選手が、フェイスマスクを掴んでしまったという反則がありまして、さらに15ヤードの抜体で、久々に、自陣に侵入されました。まあ、ここでね、8点取られても、もったいないんじゃないんですけど、止めたいですね、せっかくなので。
Brings up second and one at the 20.
Looking to throw again
Oh,
on second down.
masz go.
Wentz. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That's good for an
If he's their best threat on offense,
まあまあ、こんな感じで、まあもうとりあえずね、ゼロに収めるのは諦めて、普通に止めましょう。時間を使わせる方向にしましょう。無理はしません。とにかく時間を使わせましょう。ナイスサックが決まりました。サードアンド15です。おっと、からきナイス、よく止めました。いや、もうちょっとでしたね。あと一歩早ければ潰してたんですけど、さあここはフォースターのギャンブルを選択します。まあそりゃそうですね。ここで3点蹴ったところでしょうがないケースですからね。ナイスキャッチ失敗。これでターンオーバーになります。さあさあさあ、こちらの攻撃になります。いい感じに時間をね、使ってくれたんで、ここからね、しっかり時間使っていきましょう。7ヤードのゲームです。セカンドのフィーです。おっと、マジか。さあ、サードアンド11、ここで2ミニットワーニングで時計が止まります。さあ、いきます。これね、ファーストダウン取れるとね、よし、ナイス。ほぼとどめなんですよね。よし。ナイスー。さあ、のんびりセットアップして、もう次のボールです。中央攻撃が通りまして、セカンドシックスです。おっと、危ない危ない。サードシックスです。オッケー、ナイス。
before they're inside the 25. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
さあファースト&10ですね。
New York.
Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down.
せっかくなんでこれで受け止めましょう。記録を作るのも結構大事ですからね。ああ、マジか。ここはもう無理しないでおきましょう。最後、そしたらね、キッカーにお仕事をあげておしまいにします。
Second to go in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left tack should be a fairly easy one here.
試合終了です。終わってみれば31対0というね、完封勝利になりました。まあインターセプトがね大きかったですね。2つインターセプトありましたからね、確か。しかも片方はリターンタッチダウンまで行きましたし、それはまあそうなろうなという感じです。
So for the Giants, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0, and they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
ということで7連勝ですね、開幕から。
For Philadelphia, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss, and they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.
さてさて、次行きましょう。さあ、ネクストウィーク。さあ、それではね、次の試合に行きましょう。バカニアーズとの試合ですね。さあ、トム・ブレイディですよ、相手は。さあ、行きましょう。
From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
さあ、リターンからスタートですね。
Garden State EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight we reach the unofficial midway point of the season.
おっと、浅い。リターンが浅い。ほとんど戻せない。これはきつい。いや、今のはタッチバック選択すべきでしたかね。さあ、行きましょうか。
was a surprise pick at number 6 overall, but I thought that he got better and better as the year went on in his rookie year. A lot of trial by fire. Needs to protect the football better while in the pocket.
ダメか、取れないか。
He can throw it and run it, and he's an ascending quarterback. 24 touchdown passes as a rookie. And that's one of those things where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, absorbing the hit. Even for the rookie tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
これは通りましたね。かすかや今のとこ。さあ行きましょう。ます。横から突っ込まれましたね。1ヤードのゲインになってきそう。おっと、これは厳しい。ラインが崩壊しますね、これ。左側が厳しい感じになりそうです。
Looking to throw on second down. Jones.
Okay.
And he finds Penny. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked it.
届かないかギリギリ。 さあ、セカンドのワンです。
You know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
残り7ヤード。
Back to throw.
おっと、勝つとか危ない危ない。危なくちょっとインターセプトされかねないですね。
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
さあ、セカンドのゴールです。ああ、ダメか。さあ、サードのゴールです。おっといきね、危ない危ない。危ね。まあここはね、無難にフィールドゴール取っていきましょう。横がで強いよ。
And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one.
あんまりこれ、この横風で寄せすぎるとサイドラインはいかないですね。これはタッチバックかなですよね。はい。さて行きましょうか。ナイス。ああでもね、トム・ブレイデーですからね、相手は。よいしょ。さあ、ここはね、きっちり一本切りたいですね。ナイス。パスカットですね。これで1本で切りました。スパンとなります。まあ数ヤードって感じですかね。さあ行きましょう。さあファースト3点ですね。
Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense, kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them do things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. How many teams have been able to do that so far this year? 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
さあ行きましょう。
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
ナイス。
That's caught by Penny. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
さあファースト3点です。 ます。ほとんど
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front,
さあ行きましょう。
that battle at the
セカンド&8
point
で
of
す。
the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
もうす。うわっと、これはちょっと痛恨のサックですね。
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
さて、まあこれでね、第1クォーターが終了になります。
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Giants 3, Buccaneers nothing.
さて、行きましょう。サード&14です。
Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Jones.
通りましたが、これは、ちょっと距離が足りませんでしたね。どうするか。いや、無難に3点取りに行きましょう。52ヤード。ちょっと頑張りましょうか。さあ、頼むぜ。さあ、いけ。ナイス取りました。50ヤードオーバーのちょっとね距離はありましたけども、しっかりと、入りました。行きましょう。です。We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the post. よいしょ。ちょっと戻されましたね。
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves.
おっと、いけね。これは良くない。よく止めたけど残り1ヤード。グロンコースキだ。スーパーボールでも大活躍していたね、グロンコースキですね。これブレイディマジックですね、これは。まあこれもしゃあないです。はい。まあまあまあ、これはもうね、そうなんですね。1点逆転されました。さあ、頑張りましょう。まあまあまあまあ。さあ行きましょう。
the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game.
One
team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming out and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
よし、ナイス。
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier,
さあ、ファースト&10、残り33ヤード。
Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
ナイス
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like
さあ
in
行き
this
ます、
play
フ
or
ァースト
on
の
the
点で
ground.
す。
I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far.
捕まった。
Three first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
セカンドの9で
Just
す。
a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9. At the
Back to
お
throw.
っと危ね。
Jones. And that'll be incomplete.
サードの9
Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's
ちょっ
third
と今のはね
down.
投げるの焦りましたね。
third down and 9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Jones.
あーマジか。
He's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
捕まってしまいました。
In down
フォースアンド13です。
We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of
さあ
the
ここで
football
トゥニートー
before
ネ
he
ン
knew
得
it. He
点
was
が
on
止まり
his
ま
back.
す。
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the
さあまあ
football.
これはね
That led to the
ま
sack.
あ言うまでもなく
Reminder coming up
フ
just a
ィ
few
ールドゴール
minutes
です
from
ね。
now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and
ちょ
scores
っと
from
曲がったか。
yesterday's action.
アップだ。入りましたね。
Kick is good.
さあこれで9対7です。
Here it's 9-7.
It's 9.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
これは良くない。ちょっと短いですね。
This is TJ Logan to return it.
あ
And out a little across
ちょっ
the
と余計に持って
25
かれましたね。
27.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 27
さあ
yard.
行きましょう。ファーストアンド点、
And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be
27 ヤー
looking
ド
to
地
do
点
that
からで
again.
す。
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did
よし、
before
ナイス。
because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
オッケー。
Left sideline, but it's incomplete.
パス失敗です。ハーバーのフリーです。
Intended target, and it's third and short. Brady. And now a fumble.
ナイス。
Loses the football, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is
ブ
taken
リッツが綺麗に決まって、ファンブルリカバータッチダウンです。
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points.
いやーブレイディのね夜年並みには勝てないって感じですかね今のぐらいは。
It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like
いやー
that.
素晴らしい。
He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit
さあ
to
という
the
ことでね
defense
今日は
there,
初めてのタッチダウンになります
Do I ever?
はい。
And that makes it a 9-point game. So not only the cough up, but then
さあ
the
これで、
pick up on the other side of the
点
score,
差が
and they score the other way.
9点差になりました。
For a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it
さ
again
あマス
following
ト
that
ーン
fumble
これ
return
はタッ
for
チ
a
バックですか
score.
ね。さすがに、
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can
Okay.
never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that
ちょっと
you
ディフェン
face.
ス一瞬乱れましたね。
Analytics will tell you, try and score when
決めら
given
れ
the
てるんで許しま
opportunity.
しょう。
It's a gain of 8. Brings
To
us
throw again on second
さ
down.
あこれはねさすがに投げすぎですね。サードアンド距離です。
incomplete. It's third down and 2.
Shotgun now for Brady. Open man is
おお
caught.
通しましたか。
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down
Awesome.
as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Brady 5.
ナイス。
Jones and it's intercepted.
らしくないですね今のは。
There he goes left side.
さあインターセプトリターンタッチダウンです。
6 and a Giants touchdown. A rare pick 6 thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs. The one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. And that will make this a 16-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Rosas to kick off for the Giants.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
これもタッチバックかな、ちょっと深いな、やっぱりまだ。
And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
さあ行きましょう。
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the score.
ナイス。
He wants to actually increase
これ
his
止められてれ
stats
ば十分
because
で
he
す。
feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first, ahead of everyone else, just to say, guys, let's go. Try and
さあ
create
タイ
that
ムアウトで
energy,
すね。
create that spark.
タイムアウト2つまで使って残り47ヤード、46秒。
Looking for that second touchdown now. Throwing on first down is Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Throwing again on second down. Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Again, it's Brady.
サックは避けましたが残り2秒しか残ってないですね。フィールドゴールトライするらしいです。ちょっと距離的に厳しいんじゃないですかこれ。はい、大きく失敗しましたね。はい、まあこれでね前半終了です。
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
終わります。
Aldrich Rosas to kick off for the Giants.
行きましょう。
So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway.
さあどうでしょう。これは行くか。行き
That'll
ます
be
ね。
taken about a yard deep.
ナイス。
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the
さあ
third
行きましょうか。
quarter. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
いきます。ファースト3点。45キロ地点から。
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
ナイス。
Get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
これはねブリッツがよく決まりましたね。セカンドアンド20。
Really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now left side on the swing
危ない危ない。
pass.
今のね外出られてなかったらガッツリ抜かれてましたね。サードアンド20です。
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski.
さあこれはフラッグですね。何でしょう。
Here with a penalty flag on the field.
後ろからブロックしてしまったという、反則で、ただこれはフォースダウンになってるんで、反則キャンセルしてそのまま、プレーが生き残ったことにしましょう。10ヤード抜退させてそこから、もう1回、プレーをするか、要はサードダウンをやり直すか、それとも、元に戻すかと、プレーをね、そのまま受け入れるかという話だったんですけど、まあ、フォースダウンだったんで、になってたんで、そのまま反則は、無視して、
So now the
ゲームに入りま
Giants
す。
set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that
さあ
very
行きましょう。
impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
3ヤードのゲインになりました。
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7
行きましょ
at
う。
the 24-yard line.
Throwing
おっ
Jones.
と捕まった。
Coming and he's taken down. Devin White coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a
Sa-
loss of
3-11
4.
です。
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones. And they're
さあ
going
ど
to
うだ。
mark him down short, maybe by
あー
about
届
a
いてない。
yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
しますからね。
You throw the ball to someone, they
無理をす
catch
る
it,
必要は特に
and
ない
then
で
they
す
can。make a big play. They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Now
Whoa.
stopped him in his tracks. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Back now comes Tampa Bay, and with this
タックルの
deficit,
タイミングが
you
ずれか
can't
けま
have
した
too
ね。
many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't
Whoa.
exist, guys.
You got it.
He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and
さあ行
give
きま
us
しょ
some
う。ファースト3点で
points.
す。
No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
ナイス。よく捕まえた。
Can't get away, and Brady will go down. Kyler Fackrell. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in
さあ
there to dump it
セ
for
カンド
a
アンド
loss of
18 で
8.
す。
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun,
さあ
it's
中央
Jones.
で潰して。
And this Giants defense
よいし
getting
ょ。
off
サードアンド
the
19 です
They
ね。
stop him
随分残り
behind
ま
the
した。
line again. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Brady.
ナイス。
And the throw there gonna be
パス失
incomplete.
敗です。
He's had trouble
こ
finding
れで
open receivers
こちら
all
もパン
game,
ト。
CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally
ブロッカーが
sound.
ブロッ
It's
カー
hard
の
to
仕事をして
execute
くれませ
against
んでしたね。
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of
さあ行きましょう。
downs. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
もうす
He'll look to throw right away. Finds his tight end
Nice.
Ingram. He's got a 1st down past the 30. Finally taken down
さ
to
あ、
the
とりあえずこれで、
13-yard line.
パスの更新です。
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
さあこのままとりあえず第3クォーター終わらせてしまいましょう。
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
さあ行きま
As
しょう。
time has run out on this 3rd quarter. From the 32
さあファーストアウ
now,
ト
here's
で、
1st and
32ヤード地点
10.
から。
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's on EA Sports. And he'll
人数
manage
ミ
to
スマッチしてました
blank and
ね。
tackle and get this forward
2
for
ヤー
a
ドのゲインで
couple.
す。
It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
います。
Back to throw. Jones.
オッケー。
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
ああまあ
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
ちょっと厳しいブレイディー。
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to
完全に
keep
フリー
them
でしたね
from
今。
locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 32 that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now term during this game.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Buccaneers' 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Nice.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
さあ残り6ヤード。
This game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with doing that
抜けました
as they
ね。
would
おっ
if
と
they
あと
tried
1
to
ヤード
run
残
the
った。
ball and run the clock out.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
さあ行きましょう。
They'll try to run
Nice.
this one in.
Touchdown.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year.
ここはねとりあえ
And
ず
the
進めて
Giants
で
are
す
able
ね。
to add on to their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match
さあ
their
行きましょうか。
Aldrich Rosas to kick off for the Giants.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard
まあ
line.
もうきっちり守っていけばね負けないね点数ですからね。
He'll set up to throw from the gun. The left side completion to Jones.
オッケーオッケ
He's
ー
gonna get a solid gain of
時
9
間ねきっ
before
ちり
being
使ってま
brought
すね。
down. 2nd and right at a
さあこれ
yard.
で2頭に時計が止まり
Maybe
ま
a
す。
good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
34-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
おっとマジ
That's
か。
complete to his running back Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans.
マイケル・エヴァンスにパスが通りまして、まあ、ここはね当然のことながら、2ポイントコンバージョンをね狙っていきます。さあ決めたいですねこれ。さあ、これはね決めました。6点で止まりましたが、次ですね、当然ながらこれはオンサイドをキック選択するでしょうからオンサイドでいきたいですね。
This is going to be covered up by the Giants.
さすがに、これはね落ち着いてリカバーしました。
Can't fault him for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right? That you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Jones throwing to start the drive and pass the
Okay,
throw.
よく取った。
He dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
さあ行きましょう。ファースト7点です。
They'll try and run some clock here as they
Magic
keep it
off.
on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second
Now
and 11.
2nd and 11 from the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones.
おっ
Under
とサック
pressure,
されて
and
しまっ
down he
た。
goes. They sack him back at the 36. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
He's going to get his man out of the backfield complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not
さあ、
enough.
外辺のフィールドゴール切りに行きま
That's
しょうか。
certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
48-yard attempt.
さあどうだ。
Rosas
入
kick
った。ナイ
is
ス。
good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Score Giants 33, Buccaneers 13.
いやー、見事
So
ね。
it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this
最後
league
に
you
キッ
can
クオ
never
フ
have
決
enough
めてもこれで
players, but this widens it
5
out,
試合
as
終
you
了です
said.
ね。
And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This
はい、
taking in
まあ、ここ
about
はもうね、
4
予
yards
定調和
deep.
のごとくタッチ
And
バッ
he'll
クになり
just
ます
sit on
が、
this one as their drive will start at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
おお、マジか。
He's got a man complete.
よく通しました
Now the
ね。
Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Brady now on first down. He sets up the
お
screen
っ
to
と、マジ
Jones.
か、避けられるか。
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And what are the whistles for? A timeout.
まあ、あんまり真面目に
So
止め
they'll
に行ってない
stop
って
the
なります
clock
けどね。
here in a
怪
game
我者はも
that's
ったいない
been
ですね。
decided in the closing
ほぼほぼ
seconds.
勝ってますんで、この試合。
Complete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Brady's
無理をしないでいきま
incompletion
しょう。
on first down leads to a second and 10. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady.
さあ、パス失敗ですね。
Incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Chris Godwin. DeAndre Baker.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. One final try now for Brady. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
さあ、これもね、パス失敗になりまして、試合時間終了です。
It's incomplete. And a little pride throughout the organization here because they said going into the regular season 8 wins was the benchmark. They can check that box off the list.
And let's face it, many teams are going to say, well, 8 wins, how much is that?
あ
That's a big number
さ
for
て
this
さて、
team. And
という
that
こ
was
と
a
でね
great goal.
本日
And the
2試合目も、
reaction, this is gonna give
無事
them
勝利することができました
confidence moving forward.
So that's a
まあ、
wrap
ファンブ
for
ルリターン
Charles
とイン
Davis
ターセプト
on
リターンの
Brandon
ね、
Gaudin.
それぞれの
And
タッ
this
チ
has
ダウ
been
ン
a
があったというのが大きい
presentation
で
of
す
the
ね。
NFL on EA
スタッツ見てみましょう。
Sports. For more, check us out
とはいえ
at EA Sports.
それでもパサーレーティング、トム・ブレディの方が上なんですね。
Good night, everybody.
うん。スコアリングサマリー、そうですね、やっぱり。ね、前半ちょっとね、逆転されかけてました。リードされてましたからね。はい、ということでね、試合終了です。おい、ということで、試合終了になりました。おい、アポイプレートできるようにしておきましょう。まずはスピードですね。はい。はい、ということでね、今日もね、2試合終わりましたので、この辺りにしたいと思います。ご視聴いただいた方どうもありがとうございました。はい、告知はそうだな、あまり、ないです。明日がいつも通りシティーズスカイラインズの配信になる予定です。はい。あさってがちょっとね、今のところ配信は休みの予定ですので、ご了承ください。あと、私の取材しております MTG アリーナの大会、ストリーマーズアリーナ、こちらのね、第4回の方募集しております。何卒よろしくお願いいたします。はい、それでは本日もご視聴いただきどうもありがとうございました。また明日お会いしましょう。おやすみなさい。
Still rising, thank you. What type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you lemons, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive?